Hello kababayans! Welcome back sa Lutong Pinoy Fast Break. This is your home cook Chris. Today I will show you how I cook Kalderetang Kambing. Okay, goat stew. Okay, so here's what we need. We need a bulb of garlic, red onion. You can use yellow onion too if you want. Carrot, green and red bell pepper. Okay, salt, ground black pepper, tomato sauce, tomato paste, pineapple chunks, olives, which is this is optional, and milk. You can use whole milk or 2% milk. Okay, so before we begin cooking, we need to marinate our goat. Okay, so let's get rid of all this. Oh, one more thing. Mamasita's Kaldereta spicy mix. Now, some of you guys don't, you know, the Kaldereta mix is not available, which is fine. What you can do is, if you don't have this, add one more can of tomato sauce. Okay, and a hot pepper. In this case, which we're gonna use the mamasita mix, it's kind of spicy for me already. Okay, so that's fine. I'm not gonna put in any red chili peppers. Okay, so let's put this aside. Okay. All right. So here's our goat. This is about almost 3 pounds of goat. So, first step is we need to marinate our goat with our 2% milk or whole milk. Okay? Alright. In case you're wondering why I'm marinating the goat in the milk or a milk bath or our brine, because milk will make the goat, the smell of the goat, the unwanted odor will go away. It will get rid of that. It will get rid of the smell. At the same time too, the milk will make the flesh even tender. Okay, so we marinate this overnight. Okay, so make it a habit that if you're buying a goat from your grocery store, a goat meat in your grocery store. So if you're going to cook tomorrow, make sure you buy your goat today and marinate it overnight. So marinate this, put it in a container, and then put it in the refrigerator. So we'll be back. We'll see you tomorrow. So welcome back. So our goat has been marinating for overnight. Okay, so here, oh, one more thing. Last night I forgot to mention, if you want potatoes, you can add potatoes. Yesterday I don't have any potatoes, so here we have potatoes. Okay, so the next step is grab a strainer. Let's pour our goat, just like that. Okay, and then add salt. Okay, this is kosher salt, or you can use any type of salt. And then we're going to wash this in cold water. Okay, make sure it's cold. Now rub the salt. Rub the salt. Okay. Turn it on. Okay. and then let it strain there for a while. Grab a small pot, put 4 cups of water, okay, before you start anything else, you know, start boiling the water. Okay. And then head back over here. And then peel off your garlic skin. You don't have to use the whole bulb. I mean, 4 cloves, 5, that's all right. Okay. Now we're going to use pressure cooker on this one. Okay, just a reminder again, you know, when you're using your pressure cooker, if you don't know how, make sure you refer to your owner's manual. And make sure your gasket, there's no cracks or rip. Otherwise, you can replace that. Go to your local, you know, hardware store. Okay. Now, the only reason why I'm using pressure cooker, because over here in Chicago, the goat meat that I purchased is already, you know, it's meat already. It's not the whole goat. I mean, you can buy it too. I'm just close to Wisconsin border, but I just chose to buy the per pound. Okay, so now here's the onion. We're dicing the onion. Like previously I showed on my previous videos that when dicing, this will help a lot. So okay, so just remove the top. Okay, just like so. Don't take the bottom off. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then cut it in half, just like that, and then slice it, but don't go all the way through. Okay, so basically just like that. Okay, slice it crosswise, and there you have your diced onion. Okay, we're not going to use the whole thing since we only have like 3 pounds of goat, so put it aside. Okay, and then here's a 4 quarts of pressure cooker. Turn your stove on. As you can see, a few minutes later, our 4 cups of water starts to boil. Okay, now let's add cooking oil. I'm using olive oil right now. Okay, make sure your pot is coated with the oil. Let's put our garlic. Okay. Okay, let's add our onions. Okay, we're just gonna wait until the onions are translucent. Alright, and then let's grab our goat meat. Okay, then basically just we're gonna saute this just a little bit. Okay, make sure you clean that. Okay, we're to stir this a little bit. Add your ground black pepper. A little bit of salt. Now let's wait for a couple of minutes. Alright, so 2 minutes later, turn off the stove. Let's grab a pot holder here and pour your boiling water. Okay, so I guess that's enough. Don't go over the meat, so you know, halfway there is fine. Okay, so next is, let's stir this for a little bit. Okay, let's open our pineapple chunk, and we're going to use the juice of this. Okay, that's the reason why I said don't pour all the boiling water in there. Okay, so next is to make sure again your gasket is good. Okay, there's no crack or rip, so make sure it's in there. Okay, it's locked. Then get your pressure regulator. Let's put it to 10. Okay, now we're not gonna start our timer yet. We will start our timer once the pressure regulator starts moving. Okay, it would take about 3 minutes or so, since we have boiling water in there already, so we don't have to wait 12 minutes for the water to start boiling. Okay, so while waiting for this, let's head back over here and we're going to peel the potatoes and the rest. Okay, potatoes just like that. Okay, so potatoes are done. So we're just gonna slice that into half. If it's big, then slice it into 4/4. But that size is good. Okay, just like that. Next, carrot. Peel that. Now use peeler if you have peeler. I'm using a serrated knife, so I'm not gonna cut myself while doing this. So even though I go like this, it won't cut me. Okay, rinse that, and then just cut it into like an inch thick. Just like that. Put it in the water there in the bowl. Okay, and then our green and red bell pepper, we can only use 1 or 2. It's really up to you. Okay, just remove the sticker. Okay, now on this one, I'm gonna use, instead of just cutting all the way through the backside, I'm gonna use this as a garnish too, so we can make use of this. So here's what we can do. So basically like a flower. Okay, like that. Okay, put it aside. Remove the inner membrane. Okay, and then just cut this into halves. Okay, just like that. Okay, so see, you can basically just remove a little bit of this. Okay, we can use this as a garnish later on. So do the same thing with the green bell pepper. So we're done with the bell pepper. See, it looks like a flower, right? Okay, so put this aside. And then next, if you have scallions, okay, put an ice and cold water in a bowl. We're gonna use this as a garnish too. Okay, so basically, oh, okay, I thought the pressure regulator start to move. Not yet. Okay, so basically just remove the root, just like that. Slice here, don't throw this away. Okay, here, there you go. So now only took about 2-3 minutes. So now we're going to cook this for 15 minutes. Okay, so that's how you start the timer. This is how you time your pressure cooker. Don't start your timer as soon as you turn on the stove. No, your timer starts at when the pressure regulator starts moving. So basically that's the reason why I start boiling water first. It didn't take that long, right? Okay, so let's head back over here. So I just removed the root. Don't throw this away. Okay, put it in a bag. You can use that again as garnish. Okay, so basically on this one, just slice them into strips, just like that. Then put it in the cold water. Okay. That. Okay. Then put it aside. Okay. So, of course, the rest, all you have to do is basically open your tomato paste and your tomato sauce. Okay, so We're gonna see you in 14 minutes. So while we're waiting, see, make it a good habit to clean up. Okay, so later on you don't have to clean up a lot. So we have 6 seconds left. Okay. Okay, so let's turn off the stove. Grab our pressure cooker and turn on your cold water. Okay. I mean, the new pressure cookers, they have pressure release valve already. Mine's are the old generation or the first generations. Okay, so once you see the locking mechanism is unlocked, okay, you can remove the pressure regulator. Be careful, it's hot. Okay, turn off the water. Okay, then open. Okay, now grab a pan. Okay, not at least deep enough, a wok, just like this one. Okay, we're going to transfer this over here. The reason why I'm transferring over here, because once we put the potatoes, the carrots, okay, I need to cover it so it will cook right away. Okay, so now that we transfer this, see it continues to boil since. Okay, now we're going to add the mamasita mix. Okay. Let's add our tomato sauce. Let's add our tomato paste. About half of the can. Okay, let's stir that. Okay, lower down your stove to medium. Then let's add our potatoes and carrots. Okay. Let's add our olives. Okay. Let's add our about half of the pineapple chunks. Stir this. And then we're going to simmer this for 10-15 minutes. Let's cover. Again, your stove, medium low. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, so 10 minutes later. Okay, let's add our green and red bell pepper. Okay, stir this. Okay, make sure you taste. Okay, so cover this. Let's wait for 2 minutes. Then we're ready to serve. 2 minutes later, turn off your stove. Okay. Grab a plate. Okay. And serve this. Yummy. Okay. Then, remember our green and red bell pepper? Now it looks like a flower, so we can use that as a garnish. Put it here. And then our scallion. Okay. All right. So there's your Kalderetang Kambing or goat stew. Again, thank you so much for watching Lutong Pinoy Fast Break. This is your home cook Chris. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.